What's good, everybody? It's boy Hamza, aka your favorite content creator, man, and I'm back with another video, guys. This time it's going to be my own spin on the Adventure Dragon Link deck. I think that this is actually a really good deck, and I think that you should definitely try it yourself just to see. I'm going to be showcasing two kind of standard combos, I guess you could say, and then plus a deck list. Hopefully you guys like this video. If you like the video, let me know by liking the video. Comment what you guys want to see next. Check out our Twitter, because again, like I said before, guys, we are doing a giveaway. Well, not giving, I can't even speak English right now. We're doing a giveaway at 100 followers, so make sure you guys go ahead and check it out. Without further ado, guys, let's get right into the first combo. The first combo is going to be Red Rose Dragon plus Water Enchantress. So if you don't know what she does, basically she says you can banish this card from your hand or graveyard and add one Rite of Arameser from your deck or graveyard to your hand, and then it's a whole bunch of other stuff. And then Red Rose is actually unique. We used to play this guy in like the Link Cross version. He basically says if this card is sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you can special summon one Rose Dragon monster from your hand or deck, except this guy, blah blah blah. We don't really care about the other effect, we only care about that effect. But we're going to go ahead and start off with the combo, guys. You will see we declare Water Enchantress. Water Enchantress will banish herself, and then this will go ahead and fetch our Rites of Arameser. If you guys don't know what this card does, it says if you control no adventure tokens, we don't. Special summon one adventure token monster, blah blah whatever. There's no restriction on the token, which is actually pretty cool. Then it says if you do not control Fateful Adventure, place one Fateful Adventure from your deck face up, and you guys will understand what Fateful Adventure is right away. So right here, of course, you summon the token first. I completely forgot, but yeah, you just summon the token here, and then this activates your Fateful Adventure. Now if you go ahead and read Fateful Adventure, it says once per turn, the first time a monster you control equipped with an equip spell would be destroyed by battle, it is not destroyed. You can only use each of the following effects once per turn. During main phase, add one monster that mentions adventure token from deck to your hand. This is the more important effect that we need. Then send one card from hand to the graveyard. There's like cool interactions. You can send Destrudo, Abstractor, little cool cards like that. If a monster is no special summon, take one equip spell and then add it to your hand or equip it. So we're not going to be showcasing that. We're just going to be showcasing the other effect, which is go ahead and add a monster. This adds this Wandering Griffin Rider. He says during the main phase, if you control no monsters or control an effect monster, or sorry, an adventure token, quick effect, special summon this guy from your hand, and then when a card effect is activated, he shuffles this card into the deck, and if you do, negate the activation. If you do that, destroy the card. And then it's pretty cool loop, because like then again during your turn you can just research Griffin Rider because he shuffles back in. It's like it's super cool. But yeah, this will go ahead and then we can summon our Griffin Rider, and yeah, you have to discard a card because Fateful Adventure adds, and then we go ahead and normal summon Red Rose Dragon, but we actually don't go into Striker Dragon. You guys notice this is a level 3 and this is a level 7, and Red Rose is a tuner. This will allow us to go ahead and synchro summon into Baron de Fleur, and then this will trigger our Red Rose Dragon, which says when she's sent to the graveyard as synchro material, you special summon one Rose Dragon monster. This will go ahead and summon out our Rocks Rose Dragon. Rocks Rose says if this card is normal or special summoned, add one card that specifically lists Black Rose Dragon in this text from your deck to the graveyard. We don't care about the other effects because everything's like really plant synchro based or whatever. We don't really care about that. We don't care about that effect. This will go ahead and add our Basil Shoot. This card says special summon one Rose Dragon monster from your hand or graveyard in defense position. If this card is destroyed, you can add one. It's a whole other stuff. But this, we go ahead, we turn our Rocks Rose Dragon, away into our Striker Dragon. Striker Dragon will go ahead and add our Boot Sector Launch, and then Boot Sector Launch, we activate Basil Bamboo Shoot or whatever, and then this will let us reborn our monster. We'll tune these guys away, or sorry, not tune, link our way into our Romulus. Now if your hand is really good, you can just go straight into Seals and then just keep playing from there. But for this instance, I was just like, oh, like we have nothing really. So you go Romulus, and then from here, I'm pretty sure I definitely forgot to activate Ravine here. I just kind of like played without it. But you get Ravine, you activate Ravine, discard a card, and now here you can discard two cards. You can send Destrudo, or you can send Abstractor. So for this combo sake, we are going to go ahead and send Destrudo, and then I'm just going to showcase you guys the play where if you were to dump Abstractor in the second combo, because I feel like that combo is a little better. But send Destrudo, pay 4k, target the token. Now we can go ahead and synchro Destrudo and our token away. This will allow us to make a F8 Dawn Dragster. This card is basically a Spell Trap Negate. It's pretty good. He's Spell Trap Negate, and then he just lowers his level every time. It's probably like the main generic synchro you're going to be seeing, but you can also make this guy right here, and this is Cyber's Quantum Dragon. He's a level 7 dark synchro monster, so he works under the tracer restrictions. It's pretty good because it says while you control Link monster, your opponent controls while you control a Link monster your opponent controls cannot target monsters you control for attacks, except this one. Also, your opponent cannot target monsters you control with card effects. Okay, The main benefit for playing Cyber's Quantum is if you had Heretic Seals of the Heavenly Spheres here, it basically protects your seals, because it says a monster opponent controls cannot target monster you control except this one, so they have to attack him, meaning that it's harder for them to force seals. On top of that, they actually can't target monsters you control with card effects while this guy's on the field, while you have seals. So it's like a cool little lock that you have. And then he also has an effect that says if this card battles an opponent's monster, return that opponent's monster to the hand, and then this card can make a second attack. And this guy says if this card battles an opponent's monster, it's not if he attacks. So even if they try to go ahead and like attack over him to get the seals out, if they attack him, he's still gonna bounce a monster. So it's pretty cool. But I would always suggest to make the dragster if you don't have the seals, because there's really no point. You don't really want to protect Romulus. You'd rather just have the extra negate. So that was the first combo, guys. Now I'm gonna quickly show you guys the second combo. Alright guys, so now we are on to the second combo. This combo I feel like is a little better because you have a better payoff, but again, I'm going to be showcasing it with black metal this time instead. It's just what you guys want to do. Regardless, you're playing around the Nibiru, so you don't really need to worry about that, but we go ahead and we'll fire off this combo. Water Enchantress effect, banish her. I'm sure you guys are familiar with this now, and if not, you guys are about to get familiar with it. There are going to be a lot of adventure token decks in the meta. Go ahead and activate rights, right summon a token. Just go ahead and get our Fateful Adventure. Again, I realized that I needed a card to discard, so I added the Ash Blossom to my hand. Fateful Adventure will go ahead and add our Griffin Rider, and then we discard the Ash Blossom. Special the Griffin Rider, so now we're protected under Nibiru, or any hand trap in that matter. Normal Black Metal, and then link Black Metal away into Striker Dragon, and then we can go Chain Link 1, Chain Link 2. However you want to do the Chain Links, it's all good, it's up to you. In this instance, to be honest, I would just, yeah, it doesn't matter. But then you go ahead, you get Darkness Metal, you banish Striker, summon Darkness Metal effect. We'll go ahead and reborn our Black Metal Dragon. Now, a funny thing about this card is it says if this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, add one red ice card from your deck to your hand, and that's not a once return, soft once return, hard once return. So it's pretty funny because we go ahead and we'll link these guys away into our Romulus. Again, the chain links will be ordered. So chain link 1, chain link 2. Black Metal will go ahead and get us our Darkness Metal, and then we get our Boot Sector launch here. From here, we go ahead and we are going to activate Ravine, and then Ravine will discard our Darkness Metal Dragon. Again, if you have other cards in your hand, you can just discard those, keep Darkness Metal as follow-up, which I think is pretty good, but you can go ahead and you can dump Absorber. So now I'm going to be showing you guys like the different route that you can take if you dump Absorber. Absorber will go ahead and add our Rocket Tracer from our deck to our hand, and then we're going to go ahead and activate Boot Sector Launch. Sector Launch will go ahead and special out Tracer, and then we use Tracer Effect. Tracer Effect can pop anything. We go ahead and pop our Boot Sector Launch. This will summon out our Rocket Synchro. Now, it's actually kind of funny here because this Brave token, Adventure token, whatever you guys want to call it, if you guys see right here, he's a level 4 Fairy Earth monster. We don't really care about that. He's just a level 4 monster. And that's amazing because we go ahead and we are going to synchro these guys off into our Chaos Ruler. So again, if you guys don't know what Chaos Ruler does, he just mills 5 cards from your deck to the graveyard. Chaos Ruler will go ahead and mill, and then we synchro these guys away into our hot red Archfiend Abyss. And then if you guys milled a light monster, you can just banish him. I didn't have a light monster in my graveyard, but if you guys milled a light monster in your graveyard, you can go ahead and link these guys away into Heretic Seal of the Heavenly Spheres. And then just like that, guys, you have a pretty nice end board. You have 2 Omni Negates. This guy's like a little better because he can play around Dark Ruler if you have like Quick Launch or something, so he's pretty good. You have an Omni Negate, you have a regular negate, you have a Heretic Seals Heavenly Spheres bounce, and this is going to provide you with follow-up, whether it's safer, whether it's another Black Metal, whether it's anything like that. You can go ahead and do that as well. So alright guys, so now this is another combo that I would like to showcase you guys, and again, it's the same thing, Black Metal, Water, Enchantress, plus any card to discard, but this one actually is kind of a unique board, and I think with the ban list, this might actually be pretty cash money. So we banish this will go ahead and grab us our Rights of the Arameser, and then we activate Rights of Arameser, use the Rights effect, and this is going to go ahead and summon out our token, and then fetch us our Fateful Adventure or whatever. Get this to here, like this. Then we activate our Fateful Adventure. This goes ahead and grabs us our Wandering Griffin Rider to our hand. And again, we have discard cards, so we send the Ash Blossom to the graveyard. Special summon out the Wandering Griffin Rider. This card is an activated effect, but whatever, I mean, it's fine. It's quick effect too, which is pretty cool. Then we go ahead and we link our Black Dragon away, and we summon out our Striker Dragon. Black Metal effect will trigger to go ahead and grab us our Darkness Metal to our hand, and then Striker will get us our Boot Sector. From here, you banish this guy, special summon out the Darkness Metal. Darkness Metal effect will go ahead and reborn our Black Metal, and then turn our Black Metal and Darkness Metal away into our Romulus. And then chain link 1, chain link 2, Romulus will go ahead and get our Ravine, and then this guy will go ahead and get our Darkness Metal to our hand. And then from here, we go ahead and activate Ravine effect to pitch our Darkness Metal, dumping the Destrudo to the graveyard right here. And then again, we pay 4,000 life points for Destrudo, summon out Destrudo in defense position, and then Destrudo goes to the bottom of our deck, and we synchro this guy away, and we go ahead and special summon out our Shooting Riser Dragon. Now, Shooting Riser Dragon is a pretty cool card, because basically what he says is, if this card is synchro summoned, send one monster from deck to the graveyard, and then he alters his level, then he has a quick effect during your opponent's turn. You can synchro summon, but you just can't use the effect of the monster you mill. So use Riser Dragon, and you guys guessed it, this is how we dump our Fairy Tale Snow to the graveyard. From here, we turn our Romulus and our Riser Dragon away, because they're both dragons for some reason, into our Hexila Heavenly Spheres. And then again, if we have more extenders, we can of course push for more, but basically now we have a Snow who can banish. And again, like I said, for all these cards can get banished, right? We have 8 cards in our graveyard. If we had more extenders, we could actually push even further and further. For example, we go hit this, we go activate this, and then say if we had our Tracer to our hand, you special summon the Tracer, you would pop the Boot Sector Launch to the graveyard. This will go ahead and special summon out this guy, and then you just synchro these guys away into your Savage Dragon like this, and then Savage Dragon will go ahead and equip our Romulus. And again, like I said before, now your board is Seals, which is a bounce, 2 Omni Negates, and you have a Fairy Tale Snow book. So hopefully guys you enjoyed this combo, and yeah. Alright guys, so you guys can see from this deck list right here, if you guys want to pause the video, get a screenshot, take the deck list, it's fine. If you guys want to hear my explanation, I appreciate that as well. But starting with the deck list, we play 3 Water Enchantress of the Temple. Again, she's like super mandatory. We actually just want to see her in our opening hand, no matter what. Whether it's to get it in the graveyard or just banish it from our hand, it's actually, there's a lot of value with drawing her. And then of course the one Griffin Rider. Griffin Rider is pretty a funny card, because like he can shuffle back negate during your opponent's turn, then during your turn you just re-add him and summon him again. It's another negate. Triple Black Metal, and then double Darkness Metal. So I wasn't playing this in my other list, and the reason for it is that I didn't really test the deck without it. I just thought the Dragon Blades were better, but then after testing it in the day with my brothers, I just realized that playing Triple Black Metal, double Darkness Metal is actually probably better, because it can use the Brave tokens really well, because you don't have to go normal summon Chamber Dragon Maid, because again you can't use the normal summon monsters effects, you can only special summon monster effects on the field. So if you just normal Black Metal goes to graveyard, gets us our Darkness Metal. It's like a pretty cool interaction. We play double Red Rose, and then the one Rocks Rose Dragon. So again, here you guys can go ahead and choose what you guys want to play. Again, this is my list, like I said before, and I always say my list will not make you go 10-0 at a YCS. Not these lists. There are lists where I will say that this is the best list of the format, but this personally just a testing list. Again, the meta is still wide open. There are a lot of things that people are testing, so I wouldn't really recommend you guys to go ahead and net deck me, but please try this build out. Let me know what you guys think. If there are any changes, please let me know as well. And then of course I play the one Safer. Safer's not as good as this list, because I can't remember what it is. I think it's Rights Armacia. It says you cannot activate the effects of monsters on the field except special summon monsters, and you don't really special summon Safer, you normal summon him. So I think it's better to bring him off of Seals or something like that. So it's just the one Safer, and then we play double Rocket Chaser, double Synchron, and the one Recharger. Some lists play 3 Rocket Chaser, but since you're playing different types of cards, like you're playing the Black Metal, you're playing the Red Rose Dragon, you're playing Rocks Rose, I decided to cut it down. I don't think it's too significant. The one Abstract Dragon, you can play 2, and by all means you can play 2 if you want. Again, like I said before, I just think that playing 1, it just kind of gets the job done in that regard, especially because you cut down the one Tracer, so the names are down as well. The one White Dragon and the one Black Dragon, or Black Dragon, White Dragon, sorry, these cards are just broken. The one Levianeer, because this card's unfair. Destrudo, who actually ended up coming off the list, which is actually a really good card. In this regard, Destrudo is actually, like, this card's so broken, man. Like, I just don't understand. This card is literally pure insanity. So the one Destrudo, the one Noctovision Dragon, the triple Ash Blossom, the triple Chaos Space, triple Quick Launch, triple Rights are of Arameser, the one Faithful Adventure. Again, guys, you guys already know how this works. Basil Rose Shoot. This card, I always call it like Bamboo Shoot or something like that. I don't know why. This guy just like the monster board. The Boot Sector Launch, the one Ravine, triple Imperm, and then again, you can choose to play Cyber's Quantum Dragon, and then I will showcase you guys. I don't have it here, but you can go ahead and play Riser Dragon, and you can go ahead and play Snow as well. But yeah, then moving on to the extra deck, guys. We play the one Striker, the one Pisty, the one Seals. Well, technically it should be 2 Seals. Yeah, there you are. The 2 Seals, the one Needle Fiber. Again, this is a flex spot. I was just thinking that with Destruda might be a little better, but I don't know. The Quad Boral, again, mandatory. Romulus, mandatory. IP, you can also move this card. So I would say these 2 are the flex spots in the deck. Nightmare Unicorn, Access Code, Dawn Dragster, again, you can replace with Quantum, up to you guys, or if you just want to replace one of these guys, up to you guys. The one Baron de Fleur, I don't know how important this card is. If you don't play the Rose Dragons, then technically you can get away with it. It doesn't really matter. The one Savage, one Chaos, ruler of the chaotical magical being, or whatever his name is, and the one Hot Red Dragon, Archfiend Abyss. If you guys like this video, guys, please go ahead and like the video. Let me know what you guys think. We're doing a 100 follower giveaway on Twitter. Check out our TikTok, guys, as well. Appreciate everybody showing us the love that you have on our last couple of videos. It really means a lot, guys, because we were extremely down bad. But anyway, guys, this is Hamza. Like I always say, keep on shining, never go on your dreams. Peace.